What does it mean to be in stitches? Let me hasten to clarify that it has nothing to do with wounds or surgery. In which part of your body is your funny bone? Where does the phrase laughing your head off come from? What does it mean to ROFL? All this and more coming up, but first do subscribe to The English Nut on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Thank you. Imagine you're laughing hard, really hard, so hard you can't control yourself. It could be because of a joke you heard, a funny scene you saw on screen or in real life, or a comical situation you're a part of. Something that's tickled your funny bone so much you're shaking with laughter, perhaps even aching with paroxysms of laughter. Another way of saying all this is that you're in stitches. And this is how we can use the idiomatic expression. Listening to the stand-up comedian, we were in stitches. The students were surprised that their teacher had them in stitches with her jokes. Charlie Chaplin movies always leave me in stitches. A stab of pain you feel inside your body as if you've been pricked by something sharp is described as a stitch. Sometimes you get a stitch in the side. This is usually the result of heavy physical exertion. But you can also get it from laughing hard. It's a sharp local pain that can make you double over, much like laughter does at times. Though when we say someone's in stitches, the person is usually not feeling a stab of pain from laughing. It's just hyperbole that conveys that he or she is laughing uproariously. The first use of this phrase is found in Shakespeare's 1602 play, Twelfth Night. The character Maria, who's playing a prank on the lovesick Malvolio, says to her co-conspirators, "If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me." In Shakespeare's time, the spleen was considered the seat of emotions like hilarity. Maria wants her gang to have a good laugh at the priggish Malvolio, who's fooled into wearing yellow stockings and cross garters under the misapprehension that his employer, Lady Olivia, has a fetish for these items. Lady Olivia is of course convinced by Malvolio's ridiculous attire that he's mad. The phrase has survived to this day without its meaning altered from the way it was used in Twelfth Night. After Shakespeare's use of the idiom, there's a long period when we do not find records of it in print. It resurfaces in the 20th century though. Here's an example from the Lowell Sun, 1914. There's a new face among the members in Ben Loring, a natural-born comedian who seems to have no difficulty whatever in keeping his audience in stitches of laughter and glee. Earlier in the video, I referred to something called the funny bone. It refers to a person's sense of humor as located in an imaginary body part. To tickle your funny bone means to appeal to your sense of humor, to make you laugh. This imaginary funny bone is not to be confused with the real one, which is the part of your elbow over which the ulnar nerve passes. Be careful. Being hit in this part of your arm is not funny. It causes numbness and pain in the forearm and hand. To laugh your head off is to laugh loudly, to LOL in modern parlance. This idiom is believed to originate in the execution of Simon Fraser, 11th Lord Lovat. He was a Scotsman, chief of Clan Fraser of Lovat, known for his feuding and changes of allegiance. He was not known to be a nice person. He was imprisoned in the Tower of London in the days leading up to his trial and beheading for high treason. An execution by beheading which turned out to be the last one that took place in England. Many people came to witness his beheading at Tower Hill, the place where high-status prisoners were executed in those days. One of the overburdened stands collapsed, killing a number of spectators. This made Simon laugh, even though he was about to lose his own life. This laughter is said to be the origin of the idiom laughing one's head off. The incident also reminds me of the term gallows humor, which refers to jokes about unpleasant subjects like death. The gallows is a structure used to execute people by hanging. Then there's the ROFL emoji on the internet, usually depicted as a smiling face crying tears of joy while leaning to one side as if rolling on the floor with laughter. The acronym ROFL was one of the first to find widespread popularity on the World Wide Web. One laughter-related expression that strikes a negative note is about laughing on the other side of your face. If you tell someone, "You'll be laughing on the other side of your face if you do that," what you're saying is that the person will experience a reversal of fortune if they go ahead with a particular action. Their happiness will turn to sadness, hurt, or anger. The implication is that this would serve them right. If you tell someone you'll make them laugh on the other side of their face, you're making a threat. Let's end with a positive expression: laughing in the aisles. This also means laughing uncontrollably. You could tell someone that the speech she has prepared is so witty, she'll have the audience laughing in the aisles. Alternatively, you could say that she would have them rolling in the aisles. The literal meaning is that the audience would find a speech or a performance so funny they would fall off their seats and roll with laughter in the aisles, the space between different sections of seats at an auditorium. Here's wishing you much laughter in your life. May you often be in stitches. May you laugh your head off and roll with laughter in the aisles. If you can think of sentences using these expressions, do write them in the comments section. Do subscribe to The English Nut on YouTube. Click on the bell icon so you get to know as soon as I have some new content for you. I'm The English Nut. Bye for now.